I believe I have the perfect side hustle idea for anyone out there who might have limited hours right now. Maybe you're not making as much money as you used to be making amid all this chaos that's going on right now. And it's a perfect way to seize the opportunity of this chaos and earn a little bit more money based off of what's going on right now. So here's the problem I was having. With all this coronavirus nonsense going on, all the gyms are closed, at least for the month of April, probably longer, and I couldn't find a pull-up bar anywhere. There's none around my house, there's no park around my house, there's not one at my house. And so I started searching around. I went to Walmart and there was 0 pull-up bars there. There was 0 exercise equipment there because everyone's having to work out at home. And then I went to Amazon, which I'll show you here, and these are my options. The first option, price isn't too bad, free shipping, however, arrives between April 30th and May 21st. That's just not gonna work. It's coming from China, it looks like. It's like an off-brand version of some kind of popular brand. Here's my other option on Amazon. This one, which is a name brand pull-up bar, but the only options are available from used sellers. It says collectible. So the only pull-up bars available are collectible pull-up bars. And let's look at the prices there. So the cheapest one is $123 and it arrives between April 15th and April 20th. Then I went on Craigslist to search for pull-up bars there to see if anyone had any used ones that they were selling, and there was literally no pull-up bars for sale on Craigslist. The only thing that showed up when I searched pull-up bars are campers that I guess have something that pulls up on it. So if I go check off recreational trailers and search again, there's no results at all for pull-up bars. 0 results, nothing found for that search for pull-up bar. So then I was wondering, what can I do to get my own pull-up bar? And I found the solution and then realized that this could be a potentially very good business during this time. Now, before I get into this, make sure you like this video because it helps the YouTube algorithm out, it helps me out, and make sure you subscribe as well because only about 10% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate that. And let's get right into this and how I got a pull-up bar and how you can turn this into a business. So here's the solution I came up with. I decided to build my own with parts at Home Depot. As you can see, it actually looks pretty nice. I put a nice coat of paint on there for some extra grip, makes it look nice. It actually doesn't look like it's an exercise bar on the outside of the house. It looks like it's actually supposed to be there. It worked out pretty well. I screwed it right into the side of the wood beam that is the balcony on my house, and it works great, it looks great, and it holds my weight. Actually, we hung 2 people from it and there was no issue at all. It's nice and sturdy. So here's how I built it. I went to Home Depot. You can buy all these parts. I couldn't believe how easy it was because everything, I had the exact sizes that I needed, and these are the parts. So the first thing you'll need is a 3/4 inch thick steel pipe. Now these are threaded, it doesn't show on here because there's a cap on it. And you want one that's 3 feet long. That way it's long enough for a pull-up bar. Anyone of any size can do a pull-up on it that way. The next part you'll need is 2 of these 3-inch long, same size, 3/4 inch steel pipes. And now what these are gonna be, so you have that long part, these are gonna be the parts that go sideways into the wall. And you want those 3 inches long. And then you'll get 2 3/4 inch 90-degree L pieces. Now this is gonna connect the long piece that goes across to the short pieces so you have a nice curve there. The next piece is these 2 3/4 inch black iron floor flanges, and these are normally, screwed into a post for like a handrail that's going into the ground, but it works perfectly for this. As you can see, 2 of them is $9.57, and all of this is threaded right together. So you buy these parts, you can literally screw them in together. You don't even need any tools to put this part together. And then I took all of those, put them together, and then painted them with this textured metallic paint. It makes it a little bit sparkly, it gives it some grip, so it's not like a slippery surface, and it actually looks really nice too. I was actually really impressed with how it turned out. All I did was 2 coats of that, waited like 2 hours, and then I hung it up on the side of the house. I just took a drill, an impact drill, pre-drilled some holes, took them out, put the piece up, leveled it, and screwed it back in, and good to go. So these are the other tools or things that you might already have, but let me just make this as simple as possible in case you don't already know. These are the screws that I use, just some 2-inch long wood screws. It's pretty cheap, $6 for a pack of these. Just a basic drill will work. This one's $48. You probably already have a drill. The next thing, a basic level. That way you can make sure the pull-up bar is level. The next thing is a stud finder. Now you might not need this depending on where it's going. Mine was going right into a big wood beam, so I didn't need that. But if it's going like into the ceiling, you're gonna wanna get a stud finder so you can put it exactly on a stud, and you don't wanna put it right into sheetrock and have your entire pull-up bar fall. So a nice stud finder. And here is all the parts, the complete total. If you were to buy everything, even the drill, it's $120, but just the supplies for the actual pull-up bar itself is only $40. And honestly, it looks much nicer than any pull-up bar that is available to buy. It looks like a functional piece on the house. And then I was thinking, this could actually be a pretty good business right now, because how many people don't have a pull-up bar, don't have access to a gym or anywhere to go right now? This could be something that could be worth selling, and people might be willing to pay, a decent price for it. So what I did was I made a couple ads and put this pull-up bar up. I'll show you the example ad in a minute here, but I put this pull-up bar up for sale to see if I would get any bites, to see if people were interested in either purchasing just the bar or purchasing it with install. So here's the post that I made. Took a couple nice photos. As you can see, it just looks functional. It looks like, honestly, a piece of the house. Nice texture photo there, so you can see that there's some grip. And then the long shot. Now this is hanging from the balcony of my house, so it looks a little bit weird with this placement, but it turned out really well. And here is the description itself. Grip-coated pull-up bars for sale. Looks great in a garage, back patio, or home gym. Perfect for exercise equipment for social distancing. Got to get those keywords in there. The dimensions, 3 foot 3 inches long, 3/4 inch bar thickness, 250 pound weight capacity. All I know is because we had 2 people hang from that, it might be more, but I'm not going to recommend anyone go any heavier than that. And then I did the bar only for $80, so no matter what, you're about doubling your money, because it's about $41 for all the supplies for one. You might be able to get it cheaper if you're buying, multiple pieces from somewhere. And then I did the bar with install, $165. Now this was the test to see if anyone reached out to me. I made this one ad here on Craigslist, and just from Craigslist, within 1 day, I had 2 people reach out to me to either buy just the bar itself or get the bar with install. So this is a quick test of the demand. I think there's definitely something here. I'm in a fairly large metro area, but that was just posted in one spot. I imagine if this was also posted on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, you might get even more. Or even, I know there's some fairly large Facebook groups that have, thousands of people in nearby neighborhoods who are in one group and kind of go back and forth on what's the best way to do this or that. That'd probably be a great place to make a posting like this. And I think that this honestly could be a very viable business for the next month or 2, or however long that this chaos is going on, an extra little income earning opportunity. And I really see someone able to do, even 1 or 2 of these a day adds up pretty fast and could easily be making, a few $1,000s a week just from installing a couple of these. The only caveat is you have to be willing to go to people's houses. So you can't just stay in quarantine at your house and get this little side hustle done. But there's so much opportunity here. I mean, really, there's all kinds of opportunity to go around, as long as you're willing to work for it and look for it. And there's other opportunities right now as well. During this coronavirus scare, an opportunity that someone brought up to me the other day was mobile haircuts. Now, obviously, if you aren't experienced in giving haircuts, this isn't the thing for you, but it's just another example of seeing what's going on right now and then seizing that opportunity and making a small business out of it. These might not last, but by the time this is over, you're probably able to get your job or income or life back in order. So this is the kind of thing really just to tide you over for the time being and earn some extra money. So I hope you're able to take this guide, use this information, put together a small ad on what you're offering, maybe post it on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, anywhere where people might be buying or selling things or talking about what they need amid all this chaos that's going on right now. And use this opportunity to earn a little bit extra money, help people with their fitness goals, and hold you over until all this eventually evaporates and we can go back to normal life. Until next time, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you have a profitable day.